Hello fellow Plushie and Squishmallow lovers. In this video, I'm going to show some Squishmallow hunting footage from Walgreens and then some Squish and Plush hunting footage from Goodwill. This was the last time that I went to Walgreens before Easter, so this video is coming out a little later than I would like, but I still had to show it because I did find some really cool stuff this day. I thought it was really cool that Walgreens is carrying all the Squishmallow builder sets now. I know these are sold out on the Jazzwares website, but you can still find them at some Targets, and I was surprised to find them at Walgreens. And then they had these little squishies, and one of the packs had two pandas instead of a panda and a fox, so I thought that was kind of entertaining. And then the reason why I was there was because I was looking for a specific Easter Squishmallow, but I got distracted, of course, because I have to look at everything. They had a lot more of the Sleep-O-Mallows than I've seen in person. Most of the time that I've gone into Walgreens recently, I have not been able to find those. They apparently sold really well in my area, but of course, I had already ordered Woxie online, so I might buy duplicates if they mark them down and have some left after Easter. But for now, I was just hunting a particular bunny, and it was Devlin. Spoiler alert. You'll see a haul portion at the end of this video where I'm going to show all the stuff that I bought at Walgreens and at Goodwill this day. And of course, it's quite a bit of stuff. I never buy just one thing. I always buy too much. It's what I do. I can't help it. They did have all of these little Squishmallow spirals and pin sets out. I think the last couple years Walgreens and Walmart have got stuff like that around summertime, so I thought it was cool to see these. But of course I was most excited about the ink pens with Carl and Floyd on the top. I love Carl and Floyd. They are some of my favorite Squishmallows. Something about burgers and fries, I can't help but want to collect them. And then mixed in with all the Easter basket stuffers, they had some mystery micro mallows, and they had the Hello Kitty fig bands, but not the Squishmallow ones. And then they actually had a few Squishmallow Easter baskets, which were kind of cute. It's Cam stuffed in a purple Easter egg. I love purple, that's my favorite color, so I thought that was cool. And then I went to Goodwill, and I've been having a lot of luck with plush at Goodwill recently. I collect a lot of different things, not just Squishmallows, so I love going through the plush and toy section of any store that I go in. I look for Squishmallows, Beanie Babies, Beanie Boos, all sorts of things. I love collecting stuff. I love everything that's cute. If it's cute and priced well, I'm probably going to bring it home with me. I love stuff, let's face it. I used to do all my YouTube intros and I would say I love stuff, and I still love stuff. I try not to say the super long intro anymore like I used to, but the I love stuff tagline is just honestly who I am. I love stuff. The Powerpuff Girls plushies were really cute, but they didn't have Buttercup, and she's actually my favorite Powerpuff Girl. Something about that attitude. She's just relatable for me, and green is my second favorite color, so I just love her. That Snell Beanie Boo, I love it. It's one of my favorite Beanie Boos, but I find it at the thrift store so often. I already have, I know, more than one in my collection. My Beanie Babies, I tend to try to get two of everything, or try to limit myself to two of everything, I should say, because sometimes you find them at a really good price and it's tempting to get more. I thought these little Beanie Babies were hilarious. They're actually McDonald's Beanie Babies, but they were marked for $2.99 a piece, like $3 for a teeny tiny little McDonald's toy. That's kind of ridiculous. The way they price used McDonald's toys at this Goodwill is always crazy to me. You can usually find a nice plushie for cheaper than you can find a McDonald's toy. I don't know why that happens, but this is the Goodwill closest to my house, and their pricing can be really awful sometimes. Every now and then you find something that seems like a score, you find some deals, but there's a lot of stuff that's just so outrageously priced. It's really sad. As you can see, they had a ton of plush to go through this day, and I was really happy that for once the aisle wasn't full of kids. A lot of stores you go in and people seem to consider the toy aisle a babysitter, and they just drop their kids there and leave them to make huge horrible messes. And I get it, the toys are there for children, but they're not a babysitter, so it's kind of frustrating when you go to look through them and there's just a bunch of kids playing and throwing everything in the floor, and that's the way it usually is at Goodwill in my area. But this day it was pretty empty, so I was actually able to film a lot of footage of Squishmallows, digging through the shelves, finding all the different things. I was really excited. As you saw, I threw it in the cart. I found a Zozo, the Bigfoot. I've actually found a Bigfoot the last 3 times that I've went in this Goodwill. I feel like it's rare to find a Bigfoot at a thrift store, but 3 times in a row I have found one at this store. So I kind of want to go back and see if I can make it a 4th time. Okay guys, let's get into the haul portion of the video. First up, I had to grab this 8-inch Zozo. She was only $4.99. $4.99 seems like a bit much for a Goodwill Squishmallow, but I can't say no to a Bigfoot that I'm probably not going to be able to buy again, because you know what? I need them. I need them all. I need a million, and you can never have too many in case you decide to do some customs. Next up, I did grab this Duffy Bear. Check him out. He still has his tags on him. He is from the Disney Cruise Line. If you don't know, Duffy is a Disney bear that usually has hidden Mickeys on him. The older ones are lots of different colors. This is a new one, so he's just brown, but still so cute. I did grab this Cheshire Cat Squishmallow for $3.99. He still has his tags on him. He's in perfect condition. I have a lot of Disney Squish, so I definitely have the perfect spot to stick him in. I did grab this Toucan Sam plush. I like collecting different mascot plush, especially when they're vintage and super cool looking. I did grab a few Beanie Babies. I love Beanie Babies. We've got a Halo Jingle Beanie. I think this is actually Halo 2 because she's got golden wings. Yeah, Halo 2. This was $2.99. She still has her tags. In case you didn't know, Jingle Beanies have jingle bells inside of them. And then I grabbed this Holiday Bear for $3.99. $3.99 is a bit much to pay, but it's one I don't have, and trust me when I say it's crazy when I find ones I don't have, because I have a lot. And this little teeny tiny bear, I totally overlooked while I was filming, and then I picked it up and realized it is a Beanie Baby. It is a Thanks a Bunch. It's one of those that just has a to and from tag inside like a gift. I could not believe this little guy was hiding in plain sight and I didn't notice him. He was only $2.99 and I love it. I did also grab some Beanie Boos. I'm pretty sure this is from the collection that I didn't buy. Garland, the snowman dressed as a Christmas tree. Check out his eyes. They are so amazing. There was a year, I don't know, 2 years ago I think, where I skipped buying the Christmas Beanie Babies because they just weren't as amazing as I wanted them to be. But finding him in a thrift store for $3.99, it was time to grab him. And then I also grabbed this flippable. This is Sterling. Sterling looks like, I don't know, probably a cheetah, but we've got the sequins that flip back and forth from silver to gold. Very cute. I don't have this guy. Still has the tags on him, $3.99. He looks brand new condition. Had to have him. I did grab this Dream Bestie doll. I know she's not a plush, but I could not resist. $2.99. She's brand new at the store. She's only been out for what, like 6 months? Not very long at all. She has not been on the shelf too long, so to already find her in the thrift store in fairly decent condition with at least most of her clothes, I had to grab this doll. And the last item that I did grab from Goodwill was this beautiful little Squishmallow, which is named Bernardo, I want to say. The little 5-inch burrito. I've got this guy in a much larger size from Goodwill, so I needed this little burrito to live with the jumbo burrito. And then the reason I went to Walgreens, I had to have Devlin. Check him out. He's like this charcoal gray black color. He's not quite dark black, but he's got like a grayish black. So beautiful. I love this dark blue fuzziness in his ears and on his belly. I love him. The colors are amazing. I actually didn't think I had seen this guy in person. And then when I looked at the footage of when I first found Easter Squish, I totally saw this guy and didn't notice him because I was grabbing other things, but I went back to the store just to find him, and luckily he was still there. And the only other item I did grab at Walgreens is this burger and fry pin set. How cute is this? I love it. I actually might leave them in the box just because I do like having things in their cases. I'm probably never going to use it because I'm never going to throw it away if I was to use all the ink, but I think these are so cute. and they go great with the pins that I got at Target last year. The Target pins are a foam squishy at the top, but you can tell these are more of a hard clay figural kind of squishmallow on top. So I kind of love that they made Carl and Floyd into pins twice, and now I have them in 2 different versions. Let me know in the comments, guys, what was your favorite Beanie Baby, Beanie Boo, Squishmallow, whatever I bought in this video? Or did you see something in the hunting footage that you would have grabbed that I left behind? I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you subscribe and come back to see lots more Plushie and Squishmallow videos. And until next time, bye.